Thank you. Now the memorize our national anthem of Korea.
Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Azadi Indoor Arena in Iran's capital city. It is game day 9 here in Tehran, and the FIBA Asia Challenge has at last reached its semi-final stage. In tonight's second semi, South Korea square off against Iraq for the right to advance to the finals of the 6th edition of the FIBA Asia Challenge. My name is Liam Canny. It is my distinct privilege to be with you this evening. If you were with us earlier tonight to watch the first semifinal, welcome back. If it is the first time you have tuned in, a very warm welcome to you indeed as we get a look at an Iraq lineup where here, by nature of the fact that they upset China in the quarterfinals 85-79 to book their passage to the semis. They're led by Serbian coach Antic. Here's the starting five for Iraq. It's Kevin Galloway, the American Iraqi, who is the leading scorer for the team. Here's the team that'll square off against them in the Team Korea. Smiles there from Coach Antic, who's all the way on the right of your screen, the head coach of Iraq. Korea are coached by Jay Her. Teams get a couple more minutes to warm up in advance of the tip-off. Here's a Korean team that come into tonight's game with a 5-1 record. Their only loss coming to the hands of the hosts, Iran. Wouldn't Korea love to get a win tonight over Iraq to guarantee passage to the finals, where they will play, of all teams, the hosts, Iran, get a chance to atone for that earlier loss in the competition. His coach, Jay Herter, is looking over proceedings here in advance of this evening's tip-off. Korea come into this evening's game ranked 30th in the world, according to the FIBA ranking systems. Iraq a distant 92nd. Korea are mini powers here in the Asia region. They've won the FIBA Asia Championships twice, 11 golds, 11 bronze medals. Most recently, they took bronze in 2013. And there are 4 members from that team, that bronze medal winning team, when they secured the bronze in the Philippines. Iraq have been to the FIBA Asia Championships 3 times, but they have never medaled. In fact, that's why we are here. This competition, the first step in the qualification process for the 2017 FIBA Asia Championships. The new revised zonal championships will take the name of the FIBA Asia Cup. They will include teams from the Oceania region, as Australia and New Zealand are amalgamated into the FIBA Asia zone. So they'll add a level of competition to this part of the world. It'll be Korea in the white uniforms and Iraq in the green uniforms. So the players will get their final instructions from their coaches. Korea averaged 78 points per game. Iraq right behind them with 75.7 points. So on paper, these two teams are close. In fact, these two teams have met before earlier in the competition. Iraq lost to Korea in the second round phase, a score of 102-84. So would the Iraqis love to reverse that result? Kevin Galloway pitched in 22 points in a losing effort for the Iraqis. For Korea, they were led in scoring by Jung-hyun Lee with 22 points of his own. Sung-min Chol threw in 14 points as Korea beat Iraq back on the 13th of September. Well, my name is Liam Canny. It's my privilege to be with you this evening from wherever it is in the world that you are joining us. Remember, fans, you can follow all of the in-game statistics live on the FIBA.com website. It's allthews.fiba.com. And just click on the Korea versus Iraq game and you can keep track of your favorite players. You might have noticed in the playing of the national anthems, two Korean players snap to a salute. They play for the Korea Armed Forces Athletic Club. And now they're representing their nation in a different capacity here as the basketball is in the air. First possession to the Iraqis in the green uniforms. It'll be South Korea in the white with the blue flashes. As Iraq settle into their first offense and Korea come out in man-to-man defense. Galloway, touch inside. Good patience in a low post. And we'll see if that is something that the Iraqis try to do, exert their size advantage against the Koreans. First opening score goes to Mohammad Mahdi with the easy two. Oh, terrific pass inside. Just didn't find its mark. Great idea. An even better steal by the Iraqis as they look to press their advantage. Galloway. His first touch is true. Kevin Galloway with the first three of the afternoon. Rode the screen of Mahdi and then knocked down the jump shot from behind the arc. Oh, nice bounce pass, and even better ball fake to open up the scoring opportunity just off the mark. First foul. See Coach Antich with some coaching antics. And a foul, number 7, Ali Ismail. That mid-range jump shot strikes the iron. Iraq with the rebounds. An unsportsmanlike foul here. I didn't see the contact. It might be inside. And referees are going to sort things out here as I think the players just getting to know each other a little bit intimately, shall we say. Both teams are just trying to establish the fact they both want to go to the finals. A wry smile there from Kevin Galloway, I beg your pardon. And so the foul will be on Ali Hachim. And the unsportsmanlike foul sends the shooter to the free throw line. This is Lee at the free throw line. Gets Korea's first point. Jung-hyun Lee makes both free throws, and so Korea have opened their account. Referees just establishing what they will and will not take early on here, setting the stall out. Good steal by Iraq, their second. There's the foul. Ismail rises for the jump shot. It won't count. The foul was before the act of shooting. Galloway wants the screen to go away. They give it to Mahdi, who picks and pops. Mohamed Mahdi tries his arm at a jump shot, and that's off the mark. Easy layup by the Koreans as they run their half-court offense well. Shide Kim with the deuce. One of the two players who play for the Korea Armed Forces Athletic Club. Galloway lost the handle, tiptoes along the half-court line. He slides a bounce pass to Ismail, whose shot is blocked. Galloway with the loose ball, he can't convert. Mahdi can't score. Galloway with another offensive rebound. And Iraq just pressing their advantage on the backboard. The tallest Korean player stands 2'7". That's Jung-Kyu Kim. Ismail powers it up and in. Ali Ismail at 195 with the two. Cho from the elbow, good. Captain Sung-Min Cho, his first points of the evening. Ali Ismail finds himself in space, let's fly. That shot is short, who touched it last? Last off a green hand. So Korea with the possession. This is a Korea team that shoot the ball well from behind the three-point line. They're second in the tournament at 38%. They get 33 points on average from behind the three-point line. 33 of their 78 points come from the cheap seats. Nice bounce pass. Baseline jump shot, no good. Tipped up and in. Good extra effort on the backboard by Jung-Kyu Kim. Brings Korea to within a point. Ismail with a hard-nosed basket. Ismail with a bright start here for Iraq. He has 4 points. Referee's got some contact away from the ball. They're just trying to sort things out here. Let the players know exactly what type of contact they will accept. Al-Jaburi with the foul, his first and the team's third. Nice pass! Oh, terrific pass to the trailer. It'll be Jung-Kyu Kim who will step to the line. But Iraq defend their goal well here. Foul on Hussein Talib. But, you don't mind those fouls if you're a coach because it makes the offensive players think, where's the block shot going to come from? And oftentimes they'll adjust their shot just in anticipation of a defender coming. Galloway spins to the high post. Mahdi. Oh, a little bounce pass to Ismail, who was going to the basket on a deep basket cut. Ismail just couldn't hold on to it. Pretty play by Iraq. Just couldn't turn it into points. A little fade screen in the corner. Korea really moved the ball well. They used picks well. The baby hook inside won't fall. Here come Iraq, off to the races. Al-Jaburi kicks to Galloway. Galloway bounce pass inside to Mahdi. He puts it up and in. Mohamed Mahdi with the easy two. Korea come right back with a basket of their own. Aces across the board now as we hit the midway mark of the first quarter. Good opening tempo and rhythm to this one. Into the low post. Mahdi draws a double team, kicks it out. Galloway, baseline shot, long. And Korea trying to break. Oh, what a terrific break by the Koreans. Just couldn't turn it into points, but they moved the ball ever so well. Coach Her. So sideline ball here for Iraq. Oh, the bounce pass intended for the high post, but Galloway got his wires crossed with his teammate. You can see Hussein Talib just apologizing to the bench. So Korea take their first lead on the back of 2 free throws by Seung-Kyun Jung. Kochancic gets some subs in the game, and you see Galloway calls the play. Fist he wants. Kevin Galloway from Sacramento, California. Oh, terrific pass by Mahdi to Ismail. And Ismail just shuffled his feet ever so slightly. And that is just good straight up defense by Mohamed Mahdi. Timed his block well. Acknowledges his teammates on the sideline. Well, there's the Iranian team there on the advertisement. The big poster, that's the team that awaits the winner here. This tournament, traditionally a tournament of young up-and-coming stars, but the Iranians have put the senior national team into this tournament as they're hosting, and they're 2-time defending champs. So who will get the right to play them? Iraq or Korea? A little baby hook inside, it's no good. And Korea look to extend their lead. Good ball movement by the Koreans. Oh, another block by Mahdi. He looks over to his teammates as if to say, no, no, no. Well, he's enjoying himself, Mahdi, that's for sure. Galloway with the give. And this time, Ismail makes sure of it. Well, Kevin Galloway, the second leading scorer in this tournament. He averages just a shade under 22 points per game. But he's also second in assists. And that happens because when you're a good scorer, you'll draw all kinds of attention of defenders, double teams maybe. So just move the ball on one pass. You can find an open teammate, as Galloway just did the last trip down the floor. Coach Antic goes to the Iraqi bench, goes by the nickname Urki Antic. Kevin Galloway lines up his free throws. Galloway from California, Sacramento, California, as I mentioned originally, his first year of university at University of Southern California. renowned more for their American football than their basketball, then transferred to Kentucky, where they know a little bit about basketball, the University of Kentucky, and then spent his last year at Texas Southern. Now he's here in Teheran. Shot on the way, he's wayward. Ismail with the rebound. Galloway prides, Galloway slices. Mahdi picks up the loose ball, he can't convert. He'd love to have that opportunity back. Here come Korea, they break well. To the trailer. Oh, pass intended to go into the low post player. It was a good idea. Oh, just struck a foot on the way through. It was a quizzical look. Yeah, a little bump right there. No doubt about the call. Sakmed. Atamim with the foul. Kun Hyuk knocks down the first free throw. And a second. Iraq is trying to direct some traffic here. Ismail into Mahdi. Gets it back. Strolls down Main Street and is fouled on his way to the basket. Ali Ismail, a terrific drive here. I was a bit annoyed they didn't finish the play, but very positive play from the perimeter player from Iraq. Ismail makes the first one. And the second. Like that, Iraq reestablish the slimmest of all leads. Dribble weave here from Korea. Just nice execution by the Koreans to open up the three-point opportunity for Il Young Hyuk. Good spin by Galloway in the low post, and his shot rolls around and drops. Honors even now, 18 all. With just over a minute to play here in this opening stanza. And a miss, Iraq come back the other way. Closing seconds here of the first quarter. Galloway gets a touch, mid-post. Oh, slides a bounce pass inside the Mahdi. Can't come up with it. The Koreans, terrific defense. You can see what Anton says. Hold on to that ball. But to be fair, the bounce pass was low. I love a bounce pass, but Mahdi just couldn't grab it, and the Koreans were quite dogged in their determination to strip him. The Koreans won out. So now Korea will step to the line here. Try and establish a lead. This is Kun Hyuk. Played in the FIBA Under-19 World Championships in Prague, 2013. The summer before that, he was in Kaunas, Lithuania, with the Under-17s. Well-traveled is Kun Hyuk. Now, Galloway wants a ball screen. Now Taimi missed it. Spilled it. Now Korea, can they profit here and close the first quarter with the last basket? They lead by one, a chance to extend that lead here. Korea showing good composure, not in any hurry. Three on the way, in and out. Well, great execution by the Koreans. They just couldn't get the three to fall. But at the end of one quarter of play, Korea will be the happier of the two teams. They lead as the teams make their way to their benches. And there's your score. Korea lead 19-18. It's the Koreans up a penny in the FIBA Asia Challenge. We're getting a look at some highlights from this first quarter of play. That was the first three of the game by Kevin Galloway. Galloway, the leading scorer for Iraq. Galloway has 6 points in the first quarter, but Ali Ismail pacing the scoring for the Iraqis with 8 points in his personal total. As for Korea, it's not really anybody standing out. The cap, Sung-min Cho, the leading scorer. Cho with 6 points. Everyone else 2s and 3s. Sideline ball here for Korea as the teams break their huddle. The referee's just waiting for the pot to be right. Korea get the ball in against the pressure as we begin the second quarter here. Drive along the baseline brings a foul from Mahdi. Al-Kafaji is his name, but he goes by Mohammed Mahdi. Just a little touch there that caused the Korean player to stumble. Kick to the corner, no good. That three is short. We've got offsetting fouls here, it seems, by the baseline referee. So offsetting fouls against Korea. It's Kyung Choi. And for Iraq, I believe it's Ali Pachami. Galloway almost lost the ball from behind. Really static offense here from Iraq as individuals try to make something happen. Here's Coach Antic. Coach Antic used to coach Partizan and Red Star back in his home country of Serbia. National team level, he's coached Libya. Right now, he's at the helm of the Iraq team. They're trying to get to the finals of the FIBA Asia Challenge. Galloway knocks down the first. Leaves the second one on the table. Easy drive in. Nice layup by Kyo. Korea lead by 2. Oh, pass inside to Mahdi. He can't convert. The second effort won't go, but the third will. Mohammed Mahdi not to be denied. Korea just come right back at you. Field called for a turnover. So Iraq are hanging in there. 21 all. Easy two for the Koreans in transition. It's that man there, Shun Hyung Kim. And this will draw the ire of Coach Antich as he wants a timeout to talk things over with his team after a brief flourish of play from the South Koreans. Well, we're looking here at Coach Antich ply his trade. If you were with us earlier, you know, of course, that Iran beat Jordan in the first semifinal, 74-63. Hamad Haddadi had 26 points and 20 rebounds to help Iran land in the final. Jordan paced in scoring by Dart Tucker, who had 25 points in a losing effort. So the winner of this draws the right to play the Iranians on their own home court. Wouldn't that be something to relish? Something to look forward to. Korea, of course, their only loss coming at the hands of the Iranians. They would love to get back and try to atone for that. But they may not have an answer to Hamad Haddadi with his length at 2 meters 18 inside. Oh, the low bench by accident. The loose ball is passed on to the shooter, who knocks it down. A free ball by Ali Hamad. And Korea come right back with the perfect response. It's Il Hyung Hyo with a three of his own. What do Iraq have for us here? Galloway trying to break down his defender. The miss into the hands of the Koreans. Share the ball so well, move the ball so well, get it up the floor quickly. Two ball reversals in this offense. Now spacing is good. Offensive foul called here against Korea. The referees have got this right. It's on Bukyung Choi. Yeah, good contact. Good defense. The referees have got that right. Good call. Coach Hur, they're just looking for his heart rate. He's so matter of fact and composed. That shot no good. Great hustle. So it is Iraq's ball on the baseline. Again, get some contact away from the ball, which is going to bog things down a little bit. So again, we get a timeout in the action here. As both coaches want to talk things through. Midway through the second quarter. Stay with us tomorrow. It'll be the finals of this competition, which started back on the 9th of September. It'll run to the 18th, so 9 days. There were 12 teams from around the FIBA Asia zone that started this competition. And now we're left with just 3. So Iran in the finals, and they will play the winner of this one between Iraq and South Korea. Iraq beat China in the quarterfinals, 85-79. South Korea beat China 70-69 in a humdinger. Beg your pardon, Chinese Taipei 70-69 in a humdinger. Sometimes those hard games can really harden you for a tournament. A few more tournament ready, we'll see. Korea. Oh, terrific defense on the ball. Wonderful defense on the ball by Iraq as Ali El-Jibori just steals the ball from the Korean guard. And is fouled as he tries to move it on for a fast break opportunity. 4th team foul against the Koreans this quarter. So the next foul will send an Iraqi shooter to the free throw line. You hear the play called by Galloway. He wants 5 down. There's a diagonal up screen, down screen for the shooter. Yes, inside. A little spin and a pirouette. Nice kiss off the window for Hamad. Here's Galloway on the wing. Pass inside to the short corner. Good move by Ismail. Nice drive inside, and Iraq profit from the transition. Hamad with the 2. Korea come right back the other way. You can see Pito Antic just applauding his charges for working hard. Both teams have played man-to-man defense throughout this. Shot clock running down at 5. The Koreans just so composed and so patient. Got the shot they wanted. It was short. Ismail just trying to move his defender in the low post and he's signal to his teammate, I just want you to spot up somewhere, create a better angle for me to pass it to you. So this is Ismail, toes the line. Ali Ismail, extend Iraq's lead. This is the first. Ismail plays for the Al-Shurta club in his home country. Most of these Iraqi players play domestic basketball. Half-court offense now. Galloway wants it in the low post. He's going to draw a double team. Wisely tried to move it on quickly. His pass just was off the mark. Korea causing another turnover. Baseline jump shot, in and out. Good steal. Got a hard foul here. It's up and down action by both teams. Al-Kafaji with the foul. Also goes by the surname Mahdi Hassan. Beg pardon, Mohammed Hadi with the foul. There it is. It's definitely a foul as he went over the top. First free throw by Lee is good. Galloway jumps up in the lane, turns around, tries to manufacture something. It's off the mark, and Korea just love to break. They run their lanes really well, good discipline, good spacing. And just to add insult to injury, the shot is good. Ali Mahdi is down, groin injury from where he's holding. Hope that he's okay and can recover. He appeared to be in some discomfort. Let's see. Oh, there it is. The knee slides. And Seung Hyun Lee just lets fly over the prostate defender. Let's hope that Mohammed Mahdi can recover. Mohammed Al-Kafaji can recover. He's had a bright start to this one. His team could certainly use him. And this is good to see. Although he gets up gingerly, assisted by his teammates. Let's hope he can continue to play in this game, because it's certainly one that's been graced by his presence. He's just getting organized here. See Coach Jay Her, a model of concentration. Ismail around the perimeter, just waving somebody through. Tries to isolate Galloway in the low post. Galloway kicks opposite. Good execution by Iraq. That's a great way to share the basketball. Insert it to the low post and have the low post player look diagonally opposite to open up the scoring opportunity. Terrific execution by the Iraqis. Shot clock running down, under 10. The drive won't fall. South Korea pick up the loose ball. You look at Coach Vicky Entich working hard on the sideline with his team. And the basket up and good. It's Kim with the score. Jung Kyu Kim. 2014 represented this country at the FIBA Basketball World Cup. Shot from Galloway off. Now, can Korea finish this quarter with a flourish now, extend their lead? Well, on the strength of that, that's a good start. It's Kyo. To the basket. Pass to the corner. Gave up an open shot to move it on one more. Shot clock at 2. Wow, great defensive stance by the Koreans, and you can see what it means to Ricky Antic down the bench. And the players down the bench, all they can say is, Coach, I'm with you. I feel your pain, but how about you get me in the ball game, and I'll try to do what you're looking for. Well, this competition started back in 2004 in Chinese Taipei, where Qatar won the gold medal. In 2008, Kuwait City, Jordan won the gold. In 2012, in Lebanon, in Beirut, Lebanon won in front of their home team, home crowd. Iran won 2012 in Tokyo. Iran won in 2014 in Wuhan, China. Some discomfort. Let's hope he can be okay and recover in this one, because his contribution's been telling. Six points. Corner three-pointer on the way for Korea, rattles home. It's Hyo, Il-young Hyo with the 3, and this extends Korea's lead to the largest that they have had. Up 7 with a minute to play here in the first half. Into the low post. Ismail rises from the free throw line. That's wayward. Iraq with an offensive rebound. Another opportunity to score here. Galloway didn't get a touch. The last offense. Oh, what a terrific block on a closeout skill by Il-young Hyo. Well, let's hope we can see that again for young fans, because Il-young Hyo just closed out perfectly. Last touch by a white jersey. Ball on the baseline, Galloway to bring it in. Now Korea, last few seconds here. They lead by 7. They'd love to go into the change room with a bigger lead. A little behind the back pass to a shooter. Rims out. So at the end of one half of play, as Korea square off against Iraq for the right to advance to the finals, there's your score. After 20 minutes of action, Korea 39, Iraq 32 in the 2016 FIBA Asia Challenge. We'll leave you with some stats here of the first half. Look at Iraq, a decided advantage in the battle of the boards. The 9 turnovers. Certainly Coach Ricky Antic won't be pleased with that. Here are some images from first half action. Come back and join us about 10 minutes for continuing coverage of the 2016 FIBA Asia Challenge. Welcome back to the Azadi Indoor Arena here in Tehran, the capital city of Iran, the host of the 2016 FIBA Asia Challenge. It's halftime in this second semifinal between Iraq and South Korea. South Korea lead 39-32. It's Iraq in the green uniforms and South Korea in the white. If you're just joining us, a very warm welcome to you. If you were with us earlier tonight, you will know, of course, that Iran have already booked their spot in the finals. They beat Jordan 74-63 in the game which preceded this. First possession to Iraq. Galloway, little touch pass inside to Mahdi, who powers it up and in! Oh, tough move inside as he pumps his chest. Mohammed Mahdi is his nickname. His given name is Mohammed Al-Kafaji. And Al-Kafaji with a strong move. Good to see that he has recovered. Took a knock in the first half. And certainly came out and starts brightly for Iraq, who draw first blood. Korea come right back the other way. So good with their ball in their hands. And this is Korea all over. They share the ball, they push it up the floor. Just a textbook screen and roll. And they'll finish with an and one of their own. And the man who scored on one end commits a foul down here on this end. The basket converted by Jung Kyo Kim. It just leaves the and one on the table. Ismail with a three. That strikes the back of the rim. Galloway with the rebound. And Galloway draws a crowd. Kevin Galloway with 7 points in the first half, so he's been quiet by his standards. Galloway, the second leading scorer in this tournament with 21 points, almost 22 points per game. 38 minutes, so he's a warrior. Just turned it over there. Korea so quick to break. Got a travel violation here at midcourt. Coach Jae Hur, head coach of the Korean team. Galloway skips a pass over the top. Good movement by the Iraqis. And the drive to the basket just wouldn't fall. Good defensive recovery by Iraq. One thing you got to do against the South Koreans is sprint back on defense. See how they move the ball. Ball fake, sleights of hand, sharing. Shot no good. Galloway picks up the loose ball. He is fouled from behind. Just a bit of incidental contact there at midcourt, which unsettles Galloway. It's a foul, so possession to Iraq. Remember, these two teams have played each other before. And Korea won comfortably 102-80. Al-Kafaji, another power move inside. He pumps his chest to his teammates. And you can see he's not quite 100%. Little grimace there as he gets back on defense. Korea won on the 13th of September back in the second round of this tournament. Three-pointer from the corner, no good. Defensive rebound, the Koreans. Gives himself another chance to score. Oh, a terrific pass inside. Great interior play by the Koreans. Jung Kyo Kim with the basket. Kim was a member of that 2013 squad who won the bronze medal in the FIBA Asia Championships for Korea. Good basketball pedigree, the Koreans. "24 medals overall in the FIBA Asia Championships." There's Galloway in the corner. Mahdi finds the short corner. Galloway. You can see right now, a terrific putback up and in. It's Ismail with the tip. You can see how Kevin Galloway draws a crowd whenever he touches the ball. Mike Josie's collapsing the basketball. Touched by a Korean man, so Iraq is scrapping to get back in this one. Good defensive intensity there by the Iraqis. Mahdi slides a little bounce pass inside. The chippy one wouldn't drop. Lee lets fly with a three. No good, long rebound. Mahdi comes up with it. Iraq now another chance to reduce this 4-point deficit they face. Terrific drive to the basket. This time, Adel Chaimi with the basket. It drops for him, just his 4th point. And he gets a little bump from Ismail. So Iraq have come out of the halftime changing room, a little brighter of the two teams. This will bring cause Korea to call a timeout here as Coach Herr wants to talk things over with his squad. So good timeout here from Coach Herr. To stop that swing of momentum over to the Iraq team. Here's a man who's been at the center of the bright spark by Iraq. Haji. Good fluency here by the Koreans. Ball just keeps moving. Good cuts. Trying to find space. It's perimeter-oriented offense. Good clean look, but just couldn't get it to fall. Pass ahead. Oh, terrific transition play by the Iraqis this time. Al-Kafaji gets on the end of the break. He scored 6 points in the opening minutes here of the 3rd quarter. Making 7 with the N1. And here's a chance to make 8. And you love when your big players run the floor. A little kiss to the fans around the world. Maybe he should work on his free throws and not kissing the lens too much. Lee slides a bounce pass. Oh, look at the way the Koreans move the basketball. For basketball purists, it is very entertaining. Galloway with the defensive rebound. His pass ahead. Oh, Iraq showing that they can move the ball as well. Al-Chaimi with the basket. Can Iraq take a lead? Korea going through a mini scoring drought here. Galloway surveys the floor. Al-Kafaji ran into two white jerseys. Just needed a little bit more composure in the post. And then he commits a foul. Coach Ricky Antic going to take Al-Kafaji out of the ball game. Al-Kafaji, that's his fourth personal foul. He'll get some pine time now for what should be the remainder of the third quarter. A lot of back screens the Koreans run to set up scoring opportunities. Back screens for shooters. Lee, finally! Korea after a long scoring drought. As Lee knocks down a two. So Korea, who are level, trying to get ahead. This trip down the floor. Good low post play. And Lee with back-to-back baskets. Seung Hyun Lee represented this country in the Under-19 World Championships in 2011 in Riga, Latvia. Galloway turns it over. Korea with a three, an unorthodox break. Lee flashes to the high post, got a velvet touch. And Seung Hyun Lee has got 6 points now this quarter for Korea. Lee with 12 points overall, the leading scorer right now for the Korean side. Bounce pass, broken up, and finally a loose ball. The referee sees a foot. So it'll be sideline ball here for Iraq. Iraq going through a scoring drought of their own here. Galloway uses the Horns offense. Touch pass inside. Terrific, good, deep basket cut. Al-Hachami with the basket. Cholas fly with a 3 on perfect execution. Just faded ever so well on the screen. He has 9 points. His first 3 of the evening. Galloway with a deep 3. Got it! Oh, Kevin Galloway comes right back for Iraq as both teams trade 3s. Korea just 4 for 15 from behind the rainbow. Hamid with a good hard-nosed rebound inside for Iraq. By contrast, Iraq are 4 of 9 from three-point land. Galloway wants it in the low post. Pass inside, Hamid converts. His first basket. Just getting a few minutes here. Well, Al Kafaji is in foul trouble. Good job shooting the passing lane by Ali Hamad. Galloway to the left hand now, powers it up and in. Kevin Galloway, who had only 7 points in the first half, just starting to heat up a little bit here. Galloway now with 12. Iraq lead by 2, closing seconds of the third quarter. Good quick ball movement by the Koreans. Shot won't drop, and Iraq now will try to get the last scoring opportunity here in the waning ticks of the third quarter. Galloway in no hurry. He'll wait till the clock gets under 10 to make his move. Here he goes. And is it a moving screen? It's a moving screen here, which is unfortunate for Iraq. So Coach Ricky Anthony is saying to his players, we only have 2 fouls. We have 2 fouls to give here, so Iraq will try to use these. Well, they didn't use them very well. The Koreans come up with a traveling violation. So Iraq, a little bit fortunate here. Another Korean player down on the floor. It's Kim. Just tripped over Galloway's foot. Let's hope he's okay. He seems to be. Galloway, sportingly, just pats him on the back. So now Iraq with 4.2 seconds left. Can they conjure a scoring opportunity? Shot from the corner from Hamid is off the mark. And so the third quarter ends in a little bit of a damp squib. But there's your score. Iraq lead by 2, 54-52 in the 6th edition of the FIBA Asia Challenge. What will be interesting to see here is the battle of the boards. Look at Iraq. They're plus 15 on the backboard against the Koreans. Now, the Koreans are typically an outside shooting team. They are the top, I beg your pardon, the second best three-point shooting team in the tournament. And usually they have 30 attempts per game. So far, Korea with 17 attempts, so a little bit under average. And they get 33%, do the Koreans, of their 78 points behind the arc. Pass inside. Great execution by the Koreans as they come out and get the opening basket here. It's Kim with the score in the interior basket. 54 each. Galloway weaves. Gives it to Hamid. Now Hamid's come off the bench to spell El Kafaji with the foul trouble. He's done very well, has Hamid. Mid-range jump shot, no good. The Koreans feed on is those jump shots. Look at Entich. He wants to get his team to the final. He wants to erase the deficit, the loss that Iraq suffered at the hands of the Koreans back in the second round where they lost by 22 points. Iraq with a good steal. It's a 2-on-1. And the easy lay-in by Omar Al-Zawi. Look at the high post. Lee pops up everywhere. He's so active, moves very well. Seung Hyun Lee, his 14 points. 6 for 11 scoring, 6 for 11 shooting. And the ball not in the hands of Galloway there. The Iraqi players a little bit out of sync. Koreans so disciplined. Shot off the mark. I'm just giving the commentator's curse. Not the best of shots in the world as Iraq went 1-on-3. The thing about the long shots too is that it gives your team a chance to get rebounds, because often long shots produce long rebounds. And when you're undersized, as the Koreans are, you compete for the long rebounds. 2 offensive rebounds, that trip down the floor to the Koreans. Galloway on the high pick, settled for a quick jump shot, maybe a little bit early. We need a second leading scorer in the tournament. I suppose you got the green light. Speaking of green lights, back come the Koreans. It's Cho with a 3, and he has 12 points. And Korea are up by 1. Good work inside. Hamad just couldn't convert for Iraq. At what stage does Coach Antich bring back El Kafaji with his 4 fouls? Kim on the baseline, no good. And that's the long rebounds we talked about. The jump shots create long rebounds. Will the basket count? Well, we're gonna get a moving screen, but had the ball left the hand of the shooter yet, you can see how Jung-Kyu Kim is pleading his case. It's his foul on the moving screen. The question is, had the ball left the hand of the shooter? I don't think it had. We couldn't really tell from that replay. But as you can see, the score for Korea hasn't changed, so the basket will not count. Galloway did everything right but the finish. Shot just too hard up the backboard. Look how quickly the Koreans move the basketball. Everybody gets involved. So Al-Kafaji comes back in the game for Iraq. He's got to be careful. He's got the 4 fouls. Now his touch. Strong to the basket. Well, positive play by Al-Kafaji, because when you make those strong moves to the basket, you're always susceptible to getting called for a charging foul. There's the contact. Al-Kafaji stands 2'6". Total line now. Plays his basketball at the Al-Shurta club in Iraq. And he converts both free throws. So this one is nip and tuck, back and forth. Neither team can really grab a hold of the game by the scruff of the neck. Quick shot by the Koreans. That's no good. Down to the low box. Al-Kafaji just lost the ball. Loose ball. Pass ahead. Easy break by Sun Hyung Kim. This is basketball from the SK Knights in the KBL League, Korean Basketball League. I'm not too sure if it was a pass, but it ended up in the hands of Al-Kafaji. He can't convert. Shot for the corner, up and good. And Coach Ricky Antic wants to take a timeout. So Korea have got foul trouble of their own. Choi with 4. Sun Hyung Kim with 4. See Galloway having a word with his teammates. Kevin Galloway. A little bit of NBA Development League ball with the Idaho Stampede. Al-Kafaji out of the post. Gets it back! Oh, the two-handed cram jam by Al-Kafaji, and he emotes. Well, he just followed the ball to the basket. He's got a pass, and then put his armpits in the rim. Pass down the gut to Kim in the low post. And Kim draws the foul. Foul is on Omar Alazawi, his first and the team's first. The tournament started back on the 9th of September. game day 9. One more day to come. Finals day tomorrow. Both of these teams scratching and clawing to try to get there to square off against the host team, Iran. Oh, Lee lets fly right at the death of the shot clock and knocks down a 3. Korea now 7 for 23 from behind the arc. And more importantly, that establishes a 5-point lead. That's a good cushion here at this stage of the game. Big possession for Iraq. Al-Kafaji in the corner. Al-Kafaji surrounded by players. Somebody's got to be open. Here's Galloway in the high post. He's swarmed by white jerseys, but he's got the wherewithal to get it in. Galloway with 14 points, well under his average of 22. So all credit to the Koreans for suppressing the influence of Galloway. Good anticipation by Hamad as he got his hand on a ball, tipped it out of bounds. Again at the depth of the shot clock. This time, different result for the Koreans. Here's Galloway. Is he going to go coast to coast? No, he's going to back it out. We've got an unsportsmanlike foul here against the Iraqis, and you wonder if this might be a little turning point here in the game. Good defense by the Koreans. They had a fast break opportunity. Watch the pullback here. Didn't quite see it. This will send the Korean shooter to the free throw line, and then Korea will also get possession. Foul on Ali Hamad. There's the shots here now for the unsportsmanlike foul. Korea up 4, and now they'll get possession of the ball as well. So Korea trying to extend their lead now. They lead by 4. Oh, terrific execution by the Koreans. Really something special. Lee knocks down the jump shot. Korean player down on the floor here, but you wonder if that last basket from the Koreans gives them that 6-point cushion. There's still plenty of time for Iraq to get back in this. Don't get me wrong, but Korea now in the driving seat. They have a 2-possession lead. Coach Antich calling the play. Al-Kafaji kicks it out. Ismail slashes to the basket and lays it in. Good substitution off the bench. And you wonder why he hasn't played more this quarter. Korea come right back with a three, a dagger. The Koreans come right back with a dagger. It's Il Young Hyo who knocks it down. He's got 18 points. Galloway gets deep, powers it up and in. But Korea will trade threes for twos all night. Korea so disciplined, so deliberate. Want to take time off the clock. Lee knocks down a three. Sung Hyun Lee, the leading scorer for the Koreans. He has 19. Il Young Hyo has 18. Korea right now lead the Iraqis as Coach Antic wants a timeout. Maybe the Koreans just talking things over here a little bit. Coaches don't seem to be in any hurry. They're just getting the personnel groupings right. Entertaining game, that is for sure. And neither of these two teams deserve to lose this. And all credit to Iraq, who, as I mentioned many times in my telecast today, lost by 22 against Korea in the second round. They've made the adjustments, and they've hung very close here. And this game still for the taking. The Koreans maybe with a slight advantage. Now, big possession here for Iraq. Galloway crossover, slides a bounce pass inside, and Hamid lays it up and in, who's come off the bench. Oh, tasty pass by Galloway. Some pressure up the floor by Iraq. The Koreans handle it well. It's a big shot for three. No good. And the man who's just come into the game, Bukyung Choi, with an offensive rebound. This is a huge rebound. Hamid with the foul for Choi. Just literally came in the game. Made a positive contribution. This gives Korea another possession, another opportunity to take some seconds off the clock. Almost stolen by Ismail. He read the pass well, just couldn't get his hands on it. Galloway with the steal. Just can't get his handle on it. Well, Iraq twice with a good defensive play. I think Galloway's wondering why the shot clock. I'm sorry, we don't see the shot clock. You don't see it on your screen to see if it's been reset or not. Did Galloway have possession? Korea beat the press easily. They keep moving the ball, finding the open man, and whiling seconds away. Al-Kafaji now with a mismatch. Gonna win it if it goes! Well, Korea should win it now. 77-70. Long way back for Iraq. No good. Al-Kafaji with the rebound. Galloway when you need him. Well, Korea just 21 seconds away from advancing to the final. And Korea, with only one loss coming into tonight's game, that loss at the hands of the Iranians, they will get a chance potentially to atone for that loss. They lost 85-47 in the second round of action. But Iraq still trying to have a say in this one. And if you're Korea, this is exactly what you don't want to do. Don't commit fouls, because it allows Iraq to put points on the board without seconds expiring. Well done to Iraq. They make both free throws. Timeout here from the Koreans, which is a good timeout. They will advance the ball into their quarter court so they can dissipate any pressure by advancing the ball to their quarter court. And they'll just talk about what they want to do here with the inbounds play. The Koreans very much in the driving seat here now. 18 assists in this game. And shot the ball just 32% from behind the arc. A bit under their average. Now need to foul. Iraq need to foul. But Korea just so good with the ball in their hands. They move it very quickly. Good spacing, good sharing. They're just so much fun to watch. For basketball purists, the Koreans, so unselfish, so intelligent, and right there, they just took precious seconds off the clock. Arguably the man of the match here in Lee. He needs to make one, Seung-hyun Lee, to make the difference 6. Iraq will need the ball twice in 12 seconds, and they'll need to convert 2 threes. It'll be very difficult. Antic will burn his last timeout, move the ball forward into his offensive quarter court. It's hard to know sometimes whether these are good timeouts or not. Some coaches want the play just to go from the baseline and try to get something quick, whereas the sideline out of bounds, sometimes a little bit easier to defend. And there's the points from Lee. Seung-hyun Lee, 22 points, and what will probably be a winning effort here. And the Koreans very composed. So what does Coach Antic have for us here? Antic. Galloway in the corner, lets a 3 fly, strikes the rim, no good. Will Iraq foul, or will they give up the ghost here? Well, Hamad with a steal. You can see the disconsolate look there from Coach Antic, but he can be pleased and proud of his team because they played much, much better than they did in the second round, where they lost 102-80. And so for Korea, they can turn their attention now to the finals with a chance to atone for their only loss in this tournament thus far. Korea rise to 6-1 As you see the final score there, 78-72 in the FIBA Asia Challenge. And Korea can look forward to the opportunity to square off against the hosts tomorrow in the finals. Well, we'll wrap it up here with just a look at some statistics. The most important, that one right in the center of your screen, 78-72. Korea with 18 assists in what was a total team effort. And both teams decent with the turnovers. You like to think about 12 to 14 as your limit. Here's your scores in the respective categories. El Kafaji, 17 points. Galloway had 16 for Iraq. And Seungjun Lee with 22 for Korea. As well, for me, Liam Canny, it is good night. It's been my privilege to be with you as always. Join us tomorrow for the finals of the FIBA Asia Challenge 2016.